Hey guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Rise of Skywalker. A lot of people have been asking me what I thought, so I'll give you a quick impression of what I thought, and then we'll talk about some spoilers. It might even make the ending better for some people. Overall, I liked it. It was rough and messy in the beginning because they had to basically sneak a whole movie of what they wanted to do to wrap up all 9 movies. They kind of let Last Jedi wrap up this new series, and they just worry pretty much about wrapping up all 9 movies in this one. So not everyone's going to be happy, because not everyone's going to get what they want. Just try to go and enjoy yourself. It's Star Wars. You're going to see at least 1 or 2 things you're going to be happy you saw on the big screen. So go and try and enjoy. Now let's talk about some spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, stop, come back, we'll watch later. Spoilers in 3, 2, 1. I got a whole list right here, so let's get into it. Do we see expanded universe content finally really permeate the cinematic universe? We don't know 100%. We do know we see Palpatine cloning people. Snoke is a clone. He's a Wi-Fi extender for Palpatine's force powers. He just makes it so he can reach people further away. So it turns out the person that's been torturing Kylo this whole time has been Palpatine, because he's using Snoke as a middleman, so to speak. So do we see cloning? Do we see possession? Do we see all those things from Dark Empire and all the other things from the expanded universe that Palpatine can do? We do see his force manipulation finally. A lot of people have said he killed Padme to bring Anakin back to life. And let's go one step further. Some people have said Palpatine made Anakin. He went to Tatooine. There was something going on with the Force. He used his manipulation powers to impregnate Shmi with a baby built of midichlorians and the Force. Does Palpatine make his own destruction by birthing the Skywalkers? Does he give birth to Anakin, which gives birth to Luke and Leia? Leia gives birth to Ben, who eventually redeems himself and helps Rey fight back. Does he, in turn, seal his own fate, kind of the way the Skywalkers always do, fighting their destiny only to make it worse? Does that all start with Palpatine? If so, does it make the ending even more poetic that his granddaughter forgoes the legacy, gives up the Palpatine name, and calls herself Skywalker? A name that would not be known, would not be on everyone's lips, would not be a name even more, maybe ever, if not for Palpatine making Anakin. So we really need an explanation, or we can just guess ourselves, but I think it's worth thinking about. How much of this expanded universe Palpatine, how many theories are true, and how much did he make his own downfall? With the Force manipulation, we see Ben and Rey's relationship is such a source of strength for Palpatine. He's reborn. Why do they have a connection? Okay, my theory, my guess, a fun little theory, I think. Force is all about balance, and when Anakin died, it released this wave of Force energy back out into the world. And guess who's partying? Guess who's celebrating? Han Solo and Leia on Endor. Was Ben conceived during a wave of Force energy from Anakin? Or was the, even not conceived, but were they being raised? Were they being born during this wave of Force energy being re-released into the universe? That's why. And at the same time, Palpatine's kids now are out somewhere finding out their jerk of a father just died. They celebrate, and Rey is conceived in this wave of new Force energy that's been re-released out into the universe. So they absorb it like a sponge. They're babies. They absorb that midichlorian power. And now you have these two that are somehow connected to Anakin and each other being born. And maybe that's where it comes from. That's my guess. Because we don't give us an answer. So I'm making up my own. They were born in the wave of Anakin's rebirth into the Force. And these two happen to share his connection. That's why they both are drawn to his saber. That's why they both are drawn to each other. Just my idea. Maybe you like it. Maybe you hate it. Whatever. And then finally, does Ben Solo have the best arc in Star Wars? talking with my brother Kyle, who I give full credit for this epiphany, Ben Solo does what Anakin always tried to achieve but could never do. The kiss was a little awkward when Ben and Rey kiss, but he passes away, and my brother at this moment realizes she's a loved one. Ben Solo saved a loved one from death. What Anakin, what Luke, what they've all been trying to do, does Ben Solo achieve the Skywalker dream of being able to save a loved one from certain death? It seems like he does. If you watch Mandalorian, you see Baby Yoda give the power with the life touch, and it's something they're doing more. You see Palpatine taking it, you see Rey giving it. Maybe that's the Palpatine specialty, is force manipulation, midichlorian transfer, who knows. But it seems like Rey showing Ben learns it, and Palpatine said, not a skill you could learn from a Jedi. So the Sith are always lying. Ben Solo, a Skywalker, learned to save someone's life by manipulating the Force from a Jedi. So maybe that was the best ending we could have got. I think it's fun to talk about. I think it was a cool movie. Some of it was stupid. Some of it was silly. Chewie's fake death. C-3PO's fake death. A lot needed to be fixed, but I think it gave us some cool moments. I think we had a lot to discuss. Not everyone liked Return of the Jedi when it came out. Not everyone liked the prequels when they came out. But it is what it is. It's over. So let's just have some fun, talk about theories, and let's plug the holes and fix this shit, because I rather stay a Star Wars fan and have fun. So thanks, guys, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Discuss and let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.